Today we are showcasing all the things that are being done in the forest. Often because it's in the forest and out of sight, people don't often see that. So this is an opportunity for people to come together and we give them a guided tour, a narrated explanation of all the things that are going on to manage for all the multiple values, including wildlife habitat enhancement, increasing recreational opportunities, and creating local employment and economic stability for small rural forest-dependent communities, all at the same time as we're helping to reduce the risk of catastrophic wildfire.
We are about 20 kilometers north of Merritt in a rural community called Steffens Estates. This area went through a very aggressive harvesting program initially, and then it was followed up by a wildfire risk reduction treatment. So it was kind of two phases. Initially the harvesting, which helped to open up the crowns and everything, and then afterwards a project funded through the Forest Enhancement Society of BC allowed us to do a wildfire risk reduction project, which involved hand treatments in the form of spacing trees, pruning trees, piling all the debris, and then in the fall and winter burning that debris when it was safe to do so. We're very happy with the end result. I think what we've done is not eliminate the potential for a wildfire, but we've certainly reduced the risk of a very intense wildfire.
We're standing inside the Logan Lake Community Forest in one of our fuel treatment areas that is being implemented by the Lower Nicola Indian Band Development Corp. So they're completing a fuel treatment which includes pruning of branches and removal of ladder fuels and piling and burning of some of the surface debris to lower the potential fire intensity and make the area safer for firefighters.
And you can hear the saws in the background. It's all labor work, eh? They're all elderly guys that worked in the bush all their life. They just love it, eh?
We are in the Logan Lake Community Forest, just east of Logan Lake. Before the Tremont Creek wildfire came along in 2021, this was a dry fir stand. It had about 200 years of fire suppression on the land base. After the fire came through, I was working with the management team for a salvage plan for the areas within the Logan Lake Community Forest that were impacted by the Tremont Creek wildfire. We created a salvage plan. We had a logging company come in and do the salvage harvesting. When they were done with that, Arrow has come in and done the biolog grinding.
There's an interesting angle to this story. This waste isn't actually going to be left here, is it?
No. We're going to grind this waste. We're coming back here, I'm going to say sometime between now and the fall, where we're going to come and grind this waste, and we'll grind it into what's called hog fuel. It gets burnt at Kruger, and Kruger puts it in a high temperature environment, so there's a lot less greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere.
That this pile of waste wood in previous times would have been just burnt in order to get rid of the waste here in the forest. But instead of that happening, instead of that greenhouse gas emission from the fire, they're going to take it to a facility and convert it into green energy.
Correct. Today was a great opportunity to be able to bring together people from government, the board of FES, and people within the industry to have a look at what we've been able to do with the FES funds, some of the opportunities that we've been able to develop, like the 85,000 cubic meters that we're now chipping instead of burning. It makes me really proud to know that I was part of that and to be able to create those jobs for people, do a better job of utilizing all the fiber that we are using in the bush. We're finding innovative ways to be able to use that fiber. We're doing things that we'd never done before. So yeah, very happy to be part of that today.